Hey y'all, let me adjust the chat and all that stuff. I'm gonna put it in all messages and everything. I believe we are good now. I believe we are good now. Dash. Okay, so I'm gonna wait, but I think. Let me try this one more time and see if the audio will work. My tab was muted and it was throwing off my Bluetooth. It was like connecting and disconnecting because with a muted tab, it's not like it was connected to my laptop, but it was like throwing it off. So let's do this. Maybe we could just start off with Heather Gillepsie, just for shits and giggles. Hey, Austin. Hey. Hey. Hey, Rumor. Y'all, I'm so bummed because y'all, I had started out with I had Future playing. And I'm like, yes, I can start the damn streams off with Future and shit now. And I'm just mad. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I had like my little tech issues. So I want to talk about ATX, and I want to talk about maybe Heather today. I do not have much today, girl, because I was arguing with ATX on Twitter, and I'm like, join my panel, hole, and then she was like, this is not about panels. You like they are so goofy about music on here. I thought I had gotten struck in real time because my whole shit muted, but my tab was the thing that was muted. And so like my tab was muted and I didn't realize it, and it was throwing off my Bluetooth. Like I was like no longer hearing anything on my computer. And my thing just kept going like ding, like a ding or whatever. And I'm like, okay, what type of an issue is this? And it was like pissing me off. And let's do a test. Let's please do a test really quick. Thank y'all for being here. We just had Love Bug and we had Beauty in the chat. And Beauty ain't caught alive in a damn minute. I hope she be able to chill. I hope all y'all are good. Those of y'all who be catching up along the lines. I'd be so excited because it's like I kind of miss doing the StreamYard streams and like having music videos in the beginning and shit. And like a way that you can get around the copyright and everything is if you cut it out. You say the volume is a little lower than usual, but I can hear you. Is my volume lower? My mic? Girl. Can you hear me better now? Can you hear me better now? Should I speak more into it? Or should I remove this thingy? Can you hear me better now? Should I just have it right here always? Girl. You say, I just noticed I have to turn my volume up higher than usual, but I can hear it. Oh. So, am I fine? I don't want to be too loud. I don't want to be blasted because y'all know if I get to laughing and shit, I don't want to hurt y'all's ears. Like, it's fine. I think unless someone else complains. Let me adjust it because I had my mic at the middle volume. I had it like right even at the middle. Can y'all hear me better now? I hear loudspeakers, so I can hear anything. I have loudspeakers. Okay, can you hear me better now? I'm gonna put this little thingy back on. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, it could be StreamYard settings. Yeah, it sounds better. Okay. Now, let's play Heather. Can y'all hear her?
Regardless, we have been together since 2022. So since that time, about 3 months after I met him, we decided to be in a relationship together. It could be a trauma bond, but I do believe that many trauma bonds are actual real love. And I don't have any desire to be promiscuous. I never have in my entire life. Have I never had?
Yay! Okay, okay, okay. So I got it back. I got it back. Yeah, we can hear her loud. Okay, cool, cool. Um, Maybe I'll adjust the volume to maybe a even. Maybe I could just make the volume levels more even. It's just like y'all know how certain videos will have certain volume levels and everything. That's the thing that kind of sucks. Okay, let me play it again and see if it still sounds okay to y'all.
Have I ever not once had a desire to be promiscuous? I've never considered sex to be a casual encounter of my own free will and volition. I've never just slept with another man. So the point is, I went to sleep last night in my apartment. Xavier went to sleep last night in my apartment. Since he grew breasts and put on a dress, he's been sleeping in a yoga mat on the floor. It's very hot tonight, and last night and the night before. Usually, with no drama, my apartment and where I live, it's like 60 to 70 degrees all year round.
So you know she got that eviction, right? Y'all know that Heather's evicted, right? Y'all know she got that eviction, right? You say I don't know as much about Heather. Um, I've not watched a lot of her stuff. You know, y'all know BGTV. Let me link his video in the chat because I commented yesterday, and he actually hearted my comment. I showed you yesterday, rumor. I was like, oh, BGTV, still not on the hate train. Thanks. Um, but he just made a video about Heather yesterday, and I was so happy. I hope that he can stay covering Heather because his commentary is hilarious. So let me link him in the chat. So I'll just update y'all. You say she's a whole ass mess. Okay, I'll update y'all because I know the last time we talked about Heather, because I want to, like, you know, because ATX is gonna be funny because I'm gonna go over our tweets and our argument because damn it, and I gotta upload my new thumbnail, but in my old thumbnail about the all about ATX was our back and forth on Twitter, and she got all these screenshots and shit in my face. It's like I'm like, bitch, you got me all through your phone. You say, let's do this. Okay. And hey, Swamp Queen, I think I've seen you before. I think you recently commented. I got to get back to y'all's comments as y'all have been catching up on all my streams and stuff too. But no, okay. So the last time we talked about Heather, bitch, she was on the verge of being evicted. In fact, let me just go and get that stream. I came and I sat down with y'all and we were chilling. And we were chilling and everything, and damn it, okay, I think I because y'all know how I used to react off my iPad. I would say, she getting evicted, girl, she getting this, girl, she getting that, girl. All right, how long ago was this? When this had to be after the Girl Scout cookies. This was definitely after my vacation. I'm on my channel right now as we speak. It got worse, girl. She getting evicted, girl. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, so this, when did I post this? This was already a couple months ago, right? A month ago, yep. Okay, so this is like a month old. Let me drop this. This is the last time we discussed Heather. We may have mentioned her in passing during like our morning Starbucks and everything, or whatever. We may have mentioned her in passing and all that, but the last time we spoke about Heather, she was on the verge of this eviction, and it was crazy. We reacted to her court shit. Like, I don't even know how. I still don't know how that local Coco channel got like her court shit like uploaded and everything. Girl, they had her Zoom hearing uploaded to the shit. I don't know if that's like, whatever. You say canceled by the landlord. No, bitch, not canceled by the landlord. Not canceled by the landlord. I'm about to pin you. I'm about to pin you. Cancel. Bitch. Girl. But okay. She went to eviction court and everything. Oh, and let me put this on all. Hey y'all, everybody who's there. Hey y'all. Um Canceled by the landlord. Hey y'all, hey everybody. Okay. So the judge was very stern with her, okay? And cuz remember, she's like $5,000 in back rent. She's like $5,000 in back rent. She's like she's got all the parking and the street violation tickets, the traffic tickets and all that. And then she was at risk of even losing her car. Like the car was on the verge of getting repo because she had fell behind on payments with that too, right? So all of these things were kind of like closing in at once. And even the DCFS case that she has with her 2-year-old or whatever, that's getting ready to close. I haven't seen anything, and I have this time around I haven't gone looking, but I haven't seen Local Coco say anything in regards to that case. But all of those things were happening at once. And then she had her eviction court. I do believe that this was like this had to be like back in April, I believe. April, May. That's when she had her eviction court. And when she had eviction court, the judge was very stern on her, and the judge told her, "Look, girl, you have to be out by a certain date." She had already gotten an extension to try and be out. She had already gotten an extension to try and be out from her eviction and everything. And so when the judge told her, "Hey, you got to be out at this certain time, whatever it is," she was like, "Okay, I'll abide, but can you explain to me how the process works?" The judge explained it to her. Even the opposing attorney explained it to her, and I believe the opposing attorney was the attorney of the landlord or the management company of the apartment complex, right? So they explained it to her and they said, "Hey, we want to wrap this up." And they had offered her. They said that if she was going to be out by I think it was either she was going to be out by April or May 1st. They said if she was able to be out, they would not put the eviction on her record. Well, she got an extension. She violated it. And I believe she's still at that apartment from what I perceive or whatever. I'm not really sure. She's still at that apartment and everything. And all that shit. And in regards to that, she's also I've kind of forgotten a bit of her shit. But in regards to that, she had to be out. She violated it, and the eviction is now publicly on her record. Okay, it's now on her record. So, in fact, maybe let's go to that video. Let's react to Local Coco a little bit more, so we can catch up because she mentioned how her credit took a hit, and I know that has to be the eviction. So let's go to this. Let's do this. They have ruined her credit.
It's different faces.
Girl, and I'm not gonna lie, she looking rougher and rougher by the day, child. Like, girl, I don't know what's going on, but she looking rougher and rougher. You say, dang, she should have taken that deal so she didn't get an eviction on the record. Girl, right? They gave her an amazing deal. Because do you know that 9 times out of 10, the eviction is automatic on your record? Like, it's rare that they'll even work with you, especially with being that far in debt. And she lives in a reasonable apartment complex. I told y'all I found out where she lived at and everything. She lived too dangerously close. Okay. I still can't believe this is another Chicago girl, okay? I can't believe it. But I told y'all that she lived close. She's in one of those reasonable apartments. She's in a I think she's in a studio. And it's a little over 1,000 a month. So she fell like about 6 months behind. They still are only charging her like 5,000, right? They well, you know what they did? She now owes closer to 7,000 though after that last date, because remember that happened when we all were chilling and reacting together. But now, it's gotten worse. So
As we've previously worked out in conversations among all of the higher authorities and higher powers with regards to resolution moving forward from all of this, it was deemed unacceptable to trap people with below average level of intelligent individuals when the people who host are very well versed, intelligent, have invested time, energy, effort, money in developing their minds and skill sets. So I feel like mismatching is an understatement at this point. And I would graciously ask that my technology team gets back involved as soon as possible, because this shit is fucking ridiculous. These people are dumb as fuck, bro. I can't handle it. I am very non-predatory, very calm, they are just awful people. Like, they're really bad.
so she has been having more rants about they. You say she has a technology team. Girl, she be claiming that her devices are hacked, and she be claiming that her is this a friend of yours? Who is she? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Uh Hey, Joan. The aardvark. Hey. No, but she does live in Chicago though, unfortunately. This is Heather Gillepsie. I've been following her recently because of all of her stuff. She's been going through it. She has like so many open cases or whatever, and I was shocked when I found out that she lived in Chicago, right? And I've been following her, and recently we've been covering like her eviction, the DCFS case that she had, and all of that. And from my knowledge, she's still at that apartment that she was supposed to be evicted out of, or she's like squatting there or something. Um, I'm not sure. She's just been in her car or whatever, but absolutely not. She is not a friend of mine, but she is a fellow Chicagoan, unfortunately.
People, and they're also dumb. So it makes everything even harder. They are inverting people's orders, trying to steal people's jobs, creating all of this fictitious, fraudulent information. I believe that this is likely
Oh,
the
so
team
she's just
that
your
stole my
Chicago
credit card.
neighbor. Girl, I mean, to be honest, I mean, it depends on how you depict the word neighbor, girl. I mean, to be honest, I don't claim her. I don't want to claim her. She does live like fucking crazily close. Like, as I've been following Heather, I've looked into her. I've been able to find everything and everyone that she's talked about. Like, yo, yo, what's up? What I miss? Yo, hey, Pristine, girl, it's okay. I just restarted the stream. Let me know if you want to link again. If you want to come up here, what's good? Hey, boo. I talked to Chris today too. I talked to Chris, but I think we're still gonna do our stream next week. I'm like filling Chris in. She's down or whatever. I've been filling her in, so I think we gonna get Chris like on here next week, and we're gonna do everything. Um, so I'm excited. I'm excited. But let me know if you want a link. We're talking about Heather, and we're gonna talk about ATX, bitch. We're gonna talk about ATX. I was trying to talk about ATX in the stream before this shit because I wanted to show our Twitter argument, like what I was showing you. Because I'm trying to bait her ass to come on panel and fight. Oh, come Arga. But I don't think she's gonna panel up. She's already whipping out, and then even Alex told me that she has a habit of doing that. Like she'll talk a lot of shit. She's like a chihuahua. She'll talk a lot of shit, but she won't like back it up, right? It's crazy. But yeah. So right now I'm talking about Heather, and we're catching up on Heather because girl, you remember when I was covering Heather and the eviction and all that bullshit? There's some updates and everything. Yeah, girl. You want me to DM you? You want me to DM you again? You're always welcome. Just like how Chris, once we get her etiquette and everything, she's gonna be always welcome. I'm getting ready to DM you. You say, girl, I was wondering when you was going to talk about that. It's not been much going on, but BGTV dropped a video on her the other day, and BGTV is still cool, and I really appreciate him. So I shared one of his links in the chat earlier, and now I'm catching up or whatever. Because BGTV he's another creator on this platform, and I enjoy his commentary very, very much. He's fucking hilarious. Like he's hilarious. So I shared his link, and I'm like, well, I want to catch up. Plus, in this video that I'm reacting to right now, Heather's talking about how they have ruined her credit, and I swear that that's the eviction, because remember, they were going to cut her a deal where they weren't going to put the eviction on her record, but now they have, and she's made it obvious. Plus, it's like, you know how she has all her parking and traffic tickets, and how she's been in debt, and it's like the, the walls closing in type shit, how she's like dealing with that, right? Girl. So let me get you a link. I'm getting ready to DM you, and you can join whenever. You say sounds like a whole ass mess. It is. Okay, bet. ATX been talking cash shit about shit she knows nothing about. Wait, are you seeing something else other than Twitter? Did she pipe up? But she won't panel though. But she won't panel. Girl. But she won't panel though. ATX is on vacation, she says, as of 22 minutes ago. Girl, what? Ducking and diving is what she's doing? Absolutely not. I don't play these type of dumbass games. Well, I do play my fair share of games, but I don't play these type of dumbass games. I don't play these type of dumbass games. Hey, Michelle is quaint. Absolutely not, girl. See, okay, let me. I don't play it. Alex did tell me that she might pull some dumb shit. She like Callie. She's like, I know you trying to get her on panel and like argue, because I feel like the bitch is trying to like get back and build her channel up and all this stuff or whatever. Like I feel like that's what she's trying to do. But girl. That's gonna make me want to cuss her out even more. That's what she's doing, girl. Girl, absolutely not. Come Arga. Let me link this link to my girl. That's so crazy. I'll play Heather. I'll play Heather so we can just catch up, because clearly we got to get caught up, girl. We got one hell of a show already. Girl, absolutely not.
So the credit card that I was approved for, my very first credit card approval in my life. Right, I'm grown, super grown, and I just got a credit card maybe days after the approval, and after I received it, I found out that instead of the $3,000 limit they promised, which really what is $3,000, right, that they actually only gave.
I just DM'd you. I believe Heather is 38 years old, rumor. I think she's 30. She's not that much older than me. And I just feel bad for her, you know? I like for Heather, I really want, well, I don't know. I think that we are beyond this point, but for Heather, all I wanted to do was to see her. The thing about Heather is that like she's shown clearly, like, obviously the girl needs some help or whatever, right? But like she's shown that she can kind of like turn it on and off, and like, I mean, you know, everything from like the pack and play in the closet to everything else. I have wanted to see her like get herself together and reunite with her babies proper, the way it actually should be or whatever. But you know, if she's not going to help herself, I mean, there's not much that she can do. Plus, like, her circumstances are crazy. Like, it's really like walls closing in type shit. I think it's sad. I follow Heather because one, she's like, you know, she's, you know, whatever. She's entertaining as fuck to watch. You know, it's crazy or whatever. It's a bit sad, but it's one of them things where I do have like hope for her. But I might be dumb. Like, this might be another thing. Like, we're with Amber Lynn. Like, this might be like another Amber Lynn. Whatever. I'm gonna shut up actually before I get dragged, because whenever I'm too nice about the people that I react to, or too nice about the dramas, bitch, I get dragged. And I always end up being proven wrong anyway, but I'm gonna shut up. I just you say no, I get it. Like, is it fucked up that my opinion is Heather is like not that bad? Like, I like when people are nice. Yeah, she's like cray or whatever. I feel like, and mind you, I am not all caught up. I do not know the entirety of her past. You want to see the best in people. Yeah, I have come under scrutiny before for giving people, girl, it's like my whole life story, honestly, giving motherfuckers the benefit of the doubt, da, da, da. You do, because you try your best or whatever. But in my opinion, especially on this channel, bitch. Um, Me too, Joan. Yeah, like, especially on this channel, I feel like Heather is not the worst person I've reacted to. I don't. I feel like I understand, like, so she's had several relationships where, like, you know, she lost custody of the kid. She was trying to have this last baby in a tent in the middle of February, which is like, girl, and then streamed it publicly, and was like mad that DCFS came in and did their thing, and then she was trying to like. So what happened in her DCFS case is she slandered DCFS, and accused them of some sick stuff, like predatory level type stuff. Okay, she accused them of some sick shit and all of that, and it's been downhill ever since then, especially with the bringing the newborn back to a tent in the middle of February shit. That's what really, like, you know, got her fucked up. But then she finally got an apartment, and it's like DCFS and these programs, like, if you are like struggling, if you have things going on, they'll work with you. Like, you know what I mean? They're not always trying to condemn you at first, but she never, like, that's Heather's problem. She never worked with anyone. She never took advantage of resources. And I, as a woman who's gone through my circumstances and everything, y'all know how many resources I had. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. Like, and I know how the city works, and I know how this goes or whatever. So it's like, I'm very much aware of the things that could have been available to her that she never, like, honestly, she never took advantage. I mean, there is no reason to have no goddamn pack and play, no goddamn closet. Okay? There is no reason to have no damn pack and play for a 2-year-old in a closet, and to have that be all you have, and like a few pairs of clothes, and like not that, like, that's and the problem is, I don't think that Heather even understood this or cared, because she can get very, like, honestly erratic, and I think it has to do a lot with Xavier. Like, I do think that she's on substances. I think that there's a drug and a mental health issue here. I think that she's on drugs. I think she got the mental health. I think she got all that shit, child. I really do. Okay, allegedly. All right, but I think, and what disappointed me with Heather, especially as a woman with my lived circumstances and my experiences, if you remain child focused and you demonstrate that you've been child focused for a certain amount of time, I'm telling you, I'm literally telling you from experience that it tends to benefit you 9 times out of 10. Okay, even down to like, situations that could be like more high conflict. If there's record of even you being child focused even through all of that, right? It will actually sometimes kind of expose the conflict depending, and then there can be more of a route to a solution and all of that, right? But in regards to like literally all of this, unfortunately Heather was never child focused about any of her kids. Like, and that's what concerns me. And like the fact that she never, like, DCFS was willing for her to so at first the offer with DCFS, just like with her eviction, like they gave her a chance. They tried to cut her a deal. With DCFS, they said, "Hey, we understand you might not really want to take this baby back to the tent. We get it. We just can't have a newborn in a tent in the middle of winter in Shy, like where the temperature is like negative degrees, right?" Literally, they said that if she gave birth, got into like a outpatient program where she could like talk to like therapists and get on the proper meds and get on like the proper program and all that. They literally told her that if she could do that, she would do outpatient, and they would give her a schedule to where she gradually was getting like more time with her baby or whatever, and could possibly live with them and everything. She had her newborn in a tent in Chicago winter. Yes, yeah, and streamed the whole shit, bitch, and streamed the whole thing. There are still streams that I am catching up to. Girl, streamed the whole thing, was pregnant in a tent, okay, girl, in like Chicago, like cold ass weather, okay, freezing, girl, warming herself up with a hairdryer. She had her audience, so this is why she has such a hate audience. Like her audience like hates her ass in chat. That's why you see like no support for her in her chats or like on her platforms or anywhere, honestly. I mean, even I have a hard time. That's why I have to watch what I say, because I ain't trying to get the mob after my ass, even though it's like, fuck your mob, right? But she asked her audience for donations. They gave her about 3 racks. She had people who were willing to help her with an apartment. She said no. So every time she's been offered help, she's declined it. So it's not like she hasn't had support or other options. And I know how this city works too well. Ain't nobody gonna have you out here bad with no baby. That's just the facts. Even if you are around people who are, difficult, or even environments and circumstances that are difficult, ain't nobody gonna have you out here bad with no baby. And I know that shit from experience. Like, you say, why would you stream that? She streamed it the entire time. That's more of her lore. Let me link Loco Coco. This is a good channel for her lore. So let me link Loco Coco's channel in my chat. This channel is how I get caught up. And if you guys go back and like watch some of the older streams and videos and clips and all of that, there is stuff from when she was pregnant in the tent with Xavier, like, on this channel. Now it might still be on Heather's main channel, but I'm not certain. But yes. And then, you know what, that guy Steve, I still watch him. He's a great reactor to Heather's shit. Because he already has known some of the lore, and he followed her since Love After Lockup. She was on Love After Lockup. Maybe we could watch Love After Lockup too. Maybe we could do that shit. So that's Local Coco, and then this guy Steve. So these people know her lore. So all the things that I'm discussing, these are people who you can probably get better caught up with, even other than me. And they will describe everything. You say, yeah, that's where I first seen her. Really? You say, oh wow, I didn't know she was a reality star. Oh, I'm learning so much. Yeah, she's a reality star. Yeah, she was a reality TV star and everything. So yeah, it's unfortunate. I still like. There's a part of me that wants to see her just. I think that honestly, she would benefit from whatever like sobriety. I don't know anything about sobriety, okay? And like I know that people who go through like addiction and hardcore substances and stuff have their own journey. Because I don't know anything about that, and I am fortunate enough to have never experienced anything that crazy. I'm blessed. I cannot speak on it too deeply. But I do think that because of, her behavior and all that shit or whatever, I think that she could get sober, get in like I think she needs like a, I don't know, like a facility. Try to get that over to DCFS if it's not too late, and show some rehabilitation for her behavior and for the. I think it's drugs. I think honestly, I think she's too deep in the lifestyle because she's been on the streets for a long time. She's always lived off and on the literal streets, and then Xavier walked away from his family, who I think is affluent and everything. He walked away from his family because he's heavily on substances. He got banned from the DCFS visits first. He got banned from the DCFS visits first. He got banned because he came in smelling like weed, bitch. Girl, at the DCFS office. Girl, like, this shit is cray. And I think with Heather, because she's always lived the street life, even when she was on Love After Lockup, when she was like dating Dylan or whatever, Dylan had a whole rap sheet, girl, selling hard drugs, girl. That's what he was in there for. Mental illness and addiction. Yes. Sad. Yes. What an idiot. Yes. And she was like chasing up after him. And then when he got out, they got to a fight. He almost missed his meeting with his like parole officer or some shit. Girl, this shit is cray. Like, this shit is cray. You say not the hard drug. No, girl. Like, I don't know what all I can say on YouTube, girl, but a part of his rap sheet, like, he had been in and out of jail like 8 times. Mind you, Dylan just went back to jail, bitch. He in jail again for the domestic shit that he got going on with the new girl, I think Marissa or something. That's on the Loco Coco channel too. Girl, Dylan just went back to jail again. He's back in jail again. Like, girl, this shit is crazy. I don't know what all I can say on YouTube, but I gotta be careful, especially with like the drama and like the tea streams, because y'all know how these get or whatever. Yes, he's in jail again, girl. But he, when he met Heather and when she was writing him in jail and all of that stuff, he was like locked up for like okay, lots of it, and like Coca-Cola. Do y'all catch my drift? I don't want to get banned, bitch. Coca-Cola and okay, and a lot of like crazy amounts of it, and those were his active charges. And then, bitch, so you know how Heather Michelle, girl, I feel bad. You always are quaked. You're always quaked. Michelle. No. Bitch. Y'all remember the stream where I think I had it playing in the background or whatever? Bitch, y'all remember the stream where I found out, because before she lost access to her previous kids, like period or whatever, bitch, she was taking her babies, all 3 of them. I think it was a girl, I forgot how many. She got a lot of kids. But I think it was like 3, and you know she's got like some of them from, like 2 previous baby daddies. Like, girl, this is a lot. This is a lot of tea. This is a lot of drama. This is a lot of bullshit. But bitch, so tell me why she took her kids, mind you, like during the before the Love After Lockup stuff, like before it aired, she was already taking her kids up to meet Dylan. You say at this point, I'm gonna run out of pearls to clutch. I know, girl. I always quake you every single stream. She was bringing the babies up there to the jailhouse to meet this felon who had all of this stuff on him, and that was already on his active record. And now he's gone back for more, substances and domestic violence. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's insane. To meet him, yes, she was bringing the babies with her to those visits, bitch. Yes, yes, that was a part of how she lost them. That and other shit because she had tested positive too around them like while they were with her, and that's always a no go. Uh huh. Uh huh. Yep. Yep.
Me $300. And I was already in a really fucked up place financially. People were just not really doing anything positive in my demographic. I was being stolen from. They attached me to the most just awful individuals that you could imagine. And so I escaped that, and I got this credit card so that I could put gas in my car and build my credit score. My credit score was over 700 when I started all of this, and now it's coming in around a 5 or 600. I think 545 when I last checked. And before that it was 608, and I pay my car payment on time every month. I pay my cell phone bill every month. I don't owe anyone money. There's nothing negligent or fraudulent. I pay my payment plans to the city of Chicago twice a month, every single.
Michelle, no, bitch, I'ma pin you, girl. Your reactions look even crazier in StreamYard, bro. Because no matter how many emojis you put, StreamYard will fill the whole bitch up and show it and like, bitch. I'm about to pin you. Girl. Girl. Girl, this shit looks so ignorant. Girl. I love this. StreamYard got like half my chat box. Like dead ass, half my fucking chat box of exclamation points. And question marks. Bitch. Let me pin.
A month. And all of that reports back to the credit bureau. So how my credit could be lower than 700 at this point is beyond my level of understanding and comprehension. I really don't get it. But they took my federal income tax return, $1,700, and another $2,000 from my PNC and Wintrust bank accounts. So that 1 month, they stole from me approximately $4,000. And I believe that's the same team that's here now. So I don't really have a way to prove it, and I would be asking for some sort of external confirmation of that. But it does seem as though very low level, of understanding, unintelligent individuals. What's the turn? Are you paying attention? How much longer? Okay, great. Just doing things like stealing the orders that I'm picking up blatantly right in front of me and then telling me I need to wait 10 extra minutes in a combination order where there are 2 orders for pickup, and that's order number 1. So I leave and I go run to the second order to pick up the second.
This is recent. Like, this is, what date was this uploaded? The 28th of June. This is recent. So it's like, and the eviction court happened in either April or May, and then here it is the end of June that eviction hit her record, because you hear her talk about the dip in her credit score. You guys hear her talk about the considerate dip in her credit score. So yeah.
Second order quickly so that I could come back and pick up that order, and then just additional. All of a sudden the GPS doesn't work anymore. How does the GPS not work anymore? How does the GPS work for all my orders? And then they start playing these games, and all of a sudden anywhere I go.
So she was officially evicted, and the thing is, I don't know where she is now because she's only been streaming in her car, as of recently. She's only been streaming in the car, girl. So, I don't know where she is. I don't know what she's doing. I do believe she had posted in that apartment. You know what? Where is she did post a recent video going on a rant in that apartment. I played it for y'all one morning when we were like having our Starbucks and everything. So she was squatting there. I don't know what the agreement is now. And I don't know what the follow-up. You say, what does she need GPS for? What orders? Is she a DoorDash driver? Yeah. Yeah, she does DoorDash and like Uber Eats. Girl, do you know she was banned from driving Uber though? Do y'all know she we gonna have Joan the Aardvark start clutching pearls. Girl, you know she was banned from driving Uber because she was hitting and running over shit. You say squat? Yes, yes. And I can go to that video where she posted herself still in the apartment after the hearing and everything. Bitch. Okay, let me tell y'all. She was banned from driving Uber because and here go my girl. Wait. Yes. Yeah. Yes. There's audio. There's like a leaked audio of Heather. Gee, no. I might go back to it in this stream. I might go back to this shit in this stream. No. Like, girl, tell me why. There's leaked audio of her, girl. Oh, this is a fun stream. Girl hitting and running. Lock her up for her man. Bitch. No. There's a leaked audio of her driving Uber and hitting some shit and like speeding away from it. Literally, you hear the I promise you, because we watched it before. I'll find it, bitch. I'll find it. No! She was speeding. She hit and ran some shit. And she said, she hit and ran some shit, and then she said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." She pulled a me, bitch. Because when she hit and ran, she was like, she apologized to her passengers, and she was like, "I'm so sorry. I don't even know what the fuck's going on." I promise. She was like, "I don't even know what's going on right." Bitch. No. I'll get it. Hey, G, what's up? What's up, girl? Hey, Pristine.
Yo.
G, you hear this?
Yes. One, you over there dying. Michelle, she's over there dying. I'm just here like, excuse me? What is happening? What is she doing? Are you for real? And also, it sounds like she's on Tina because her level of paranoia. It literally sounds like she's either on H or she's on Tina. Like bad.
What is Tina? Is that new?
No, Tina is Crystal.
Meth? Ooh,
yes.
Somebody had it's a video. I don't think it was Steve, but there is somebody who feels like she could be on meth.
Yeah.
Somebody did say that. LOL. You say, girl, you better be careful next time you get an Uber. I know. I thank God I have not ran into Heather. Bitch. Girl, she's in Chicago. Well, I mean, you out of Chicago now, but she's in bitch, she's like 20 minutes away from my house.
Oh, Lord.
That's why I try to be careful. You know what I can do? I can start giving you receipts too for when we talk about stuff. I looked all her shit up. It's all valid. Her DCFS case, her eviction case, some of the parking tickets I looked up. It's very easily accessible, unfortunately. That's
just be shocking me every day. It's something new.
Oh, bitch!
What is wrong with this woman?
Bitch, why did she dox the entire courtroom?
You can go to jail.
Bitch,
Yeah,
she
straight
doxed
tweaking.
all, on her DCFS case. She has like three state's attorneys on her case. She doxed them, full name, phone numbers, bitch. She doxed the judge,
Oh my god, she's
bitch,
loony.
and accused them of running a fucking crime ring to fucking kidnap her baby. She accused the judge of kidnapping her baby.
This sounds like she's having some type of psychosis. Like she's like, granted, yes, she truly does 100% sounds like she's on something, but it also sounds like she has some type of psychosis happening. Like
Yeah.
she's like she has some type of disorder, and to also be on Love and Lockup, you gotta have some type of disorder.
Gee, no, and was bringing her kids up to meet Dylan. And when I first started covering Heather, bitch, I'm so sorry, because bitch, now you know how I stumbled down this rabbit hole, because you know how I've been like reviewing some like the custody stuff, like
Yeah,
and what I've been looking for are women like Liz, like how Liz is in a similar situation,
yeah.
and I, bitch, I'm sorry, but I thought that Heather was one of those women because I saw that she was talking about custody, and I'm like, oh, is she another one going through it? And I thought that she was
Nope,
in Chicago.
nope. Loony,
And
just loony.
I said, oh, instant regret. Okay. Because, like, you know how I've been, like, relating the lessons and stuff. And we'll talk more about Liz and all that
Hmm.
shit and all that stuff soon, too. And everything. But I was like, when I found out about Heather and all her lore, I never knew she was on Love After Lockup. I had to find out after. Because I saw her, about custody and, like, even BGTV. I've linked him before and everything. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. But when I found out how reckless and crazy she was, and she has been arrested before too. She does have an active record, because she's been arrested before for being on substances, and I think selling them too. And I think she might even have some DV stuff as well. You say she crazy? Yeah, girl, actual bitch, and it's so crazy, bitch. I swear, I promise you, I had like embarrassed myself one time covering her too. 'Cause, I had never seen her place. Cause and they know that I was like trying to cover her and I was like trying to defend her ass. And I was like, oh well, maybe she has some stuff for her baby. Like, let's just see what she has for her baby. And the bitch did a full turnaround of her apartment, and she had a pack and play in a tiny ass closet. So the fucking pack and play is like this, the pack and play, like
Oh
this. And she said,
no.
and this is the baby's space, and she only had like a few folded clothes, and she only had like a few things or whatever, and it was like this, right? Like it was like this, and the pack and play is like right here, and all that shit. Um, and she's like, oh yeah, this is baby space, and my ass said, not a pack and play though.
Oh
And I
Lord.
was like shook because she's never really been child focused, and it's just sad. And I was trying to like relate to her, but then I learned very
Nope.
quick that
Nope. Nope.
I was like, oh, this is
You're like,
self-inflicted. I was like,
I'm gonna exit stage right on this one.
I'm like, oh,
Just
there's
no
not even a
support.
man to blame. There's not even a man to blame here. Fuck. And I hate that shit. Like, I hate when the bitches, like, make themselves hard to defend. Haha, no way you can relate. Girl, not at all. But, like, I do try to find relatable people. Cause I be for my girls. I do. I be for my women. I am so goddamn girl power. I am so pro-female and everything. I will find excuses to defend women. I hate it when they fucking take away the excuse to defend them. I hate it. It's like, girl. Yeah, probably don't look for her great mothering inspiration. I don't look to her for great mothering inspiration. Bitch, it was so crazy because I was excited to see her damn apartment because I had went live. Like, I had, remember when I had came on and showed y'all the pack and play? I was getting ready to go to bed. Gee, it was funny. And I died because I was like, oh, well, yeah, maybe she's going to show her baby space. And I'm like, okay. Da-da-da. And there's a fucking pack and play in the closet. And I said, Jesus! All about lifting the ladies up. I try to support women's rights and wrongs. Yeah, yeah. I try to. I'm still pulling through for her. Hopefully she get it together. But yeah, right now she ranting about her credit.
it says 0 minutes, 0 hours, and I try to zoom in on the address so that I know Chicago. I'm from Chicago. All I really need to do is, that's all I need to do. See what the cross streets are. And nope, can't do that either. Can't zoom in there, can't zoom in here. And then the person who they've deemed my husband, I don't even know how this is even possible, is turning into about 30 different personalities in about a 12-hour period. Most of them appear to be childlike. I am not here to fucking babysit your badass kids. As a matter of fact, my 2-year-old is currently tied up in the DCFS system, figuratively, not literally, and I'm not being permitted to even see him. My visits have been placed on hold unlawfully since April. So I'm not here to babysit. It's unlawful for me to babysit.
So this is where I think that she lost her rights, but she's not being forthcoming about it. I do not know why DCFS would just cancel her visits and never give them back at all or whatever. You say, girl, nobody thought your child was literally tied up. Why would you clarify that? Okay, so Heather is definitely not well. A lot of her rants will literally be nonsensical. Heather has some type of thing. It's like, y'all know the Truman Show? Did y'all watch the Truman Show with Jim Carrey? Where he thought that he was like, where he's like living in a sitcom? Do you guys remember that? Heather actually has those beliefs. So Heather feels like she's being controlled by like the FBI. You're gonna hear this. She even did a stream where she felt like she was being controlled by the radio. I didn't know that she suffered, and I don't know what she suffers with. I don't know. They say paranoid personality disorder, but that could be a range of things. That could be paranoid personality disorder, or the documents that they said that were in her case or whatever is the documents that were in her case and everything is it appears she suffers from some kind of paranoid personality disorder or whatever, but they did not clarify the actual diagnosis. And a paranoid personality disorder can fall under the let's look up I know paranoid schizophrenia is one of them. But all of these disorders, so let's do Google. It says cluster A. So let's get my ass been laughing so hard my voice is trying to give out. Let's read together. So it says here, it's freaking sad. Yes, it is. It is. It is. So it says here, paranoid personality disorder. Oh, it's a disorder all in itself. Okay. Cluster A personality disorder marked by a persistent pattern of distrust and suspicion of others. Individuals with PPD often believe that others are trying to harm, demean, or exploit them, even when there's no evidence to support these beliefs. So it could be there's like I'm gonna do list of because there are, you got, yeah, PPD, yes, you got, okay, see, here we go. You got paranoid personality disorder, you got schizoid personality disorder, you have schizotypal personality disorder, antisocial personality disorder. That's cluster. Okay, now that's cluster B. Borderline, histrionic, and narcissistic. Okay, avoidant, dependent personality, and obsessive, and that's cluster C. So cluster A. Now, the thing about it is like, okay, and I talked about this briefly on even Nikki's channel in our stream together. You say I like Bing too, Joan. Oh yeah, Bing is my favorite search engine. Yeah, I use the Microsoft browser because it's so much better than Chrome or whatever. It's also faster and like a lot more organized, so I don't mind using Bing. So yeah, but it's all the same shit. Bing, Google, whatever. But I talked about this on Nikki's channel, and like schizophrenia is a disorder where people will hear and see things that aren't there. Now they may have different beliefs and they may be like kind of extremists, like they feel like, oh, the FBI is like after them, right? Or like the radio is recording their conversations, like that shit that Heather has said. Heather goes on these kinds of rants. However, even by me watching Heather, because I have a video on my mom, like she's like, schizo or whatever, unfortunately. But Heather, even with me watching her, I'm not sure if she's like in the hallucination phase of it. Like, you know what I mean? I know that she has had her hit and runs and everything, and it would probably explain, but I don't know if she's like hallucinating. You know what I mean? Like a psychic or a medium. Girl, not that. It's not like spirituality where like people can like feel energy and all that stuff. Schizophrenia is dark, y'all. Schizophrenia is dark. Like people will be obviously disassociated, I believe is the right word. Like, so because I made a video about my mom, right? Like years ago, like about TB, like 10 years ago actually, and I talked about it on my stream with Nikki. If y'all watched it briefly, though, we were talking about some everything. But in regards to all of that, schizophrenia is one of those things where people will talk to walls, hear and see things that aren't there, and it makes them very difficult to adjust in real life. Like schizophrenia is one of those things where you have to be institutionalized. You have to be institutionalized. You can't really live a functional life because of the hallucinations and the I think the audible hallucinations is like when people hear things, right? And it makes them literally dysfunctional to where like, they probably can't even live on their own because they become a danger to themselves. And even if they live on their own, they'll have like assisted living or like people who come by to like, check on them and things like that. It's very sad. I don't know if Heather is all the way there because from watching her, I just see her ramble, right? I've never seen her talk to an inanimate object. However, she doesn't really pay attention to her chat, like how we interact, right? Like I kiki with all the bitches and like all that. And she does have a hateful chat, and she can ignore that if she wants, but oftentimes when she live streams, nobody knows what she's talking about, not even her. Okay? It's not like she has like a supportive audience or whatever at all, which granted, right? Like granted. But she's kind of all over the place, and I think I don't know. I don't know if it's drugs or whatever it is. I think it's drugs because I noticed that her behavior gets worse when she is out with Xavier. Like for example, there was a whole stream she did when she was out at Boys Town, and they were like drinking in the car, bitch. They were drinking in the car. They were doing all this shit or whatever, and they were like doing all these things and shit or whatever, and then she became more and more aggressive to Xavier, and all he was trying to do was just like change, go to the bathroom, dance with a few other people, and she became more and more like aggressive, like the more fucked up they got. And then she was like, come on, Xavier, come on, I'm gonna leave you. I'm like, bitch, damn, you're not even a good time to like hang out or party with. Like that sucks. You know what's sad when you can't party with a person, bitch. Like, girl, everybody like to turn up. Like, come on. So I don't know if it's actual schizophrenia even, and that's coming from me, with the experiences that I've had with my mom. I don't know if it's actual schizophrenia, but because I don't know if she's like hallucinating actively. I just know about her rambles, right? So let's go and let's go and do that.
And if you could just back off and fuck off and leave me alone, that would be, and by leave me alone, I mean leave me alone in my energy with my husband and do not fuck with me anymore. Fuck off all the way. All the way. Leave me alone. I am not qualified to babysit your children if I have an open case against me. And that's it. Did you really? I don't think that you did. I don't think that you did. At all. At all. They're leaning into the Drake song, 10 of us were moving as one. I'm so proud of who I've become, and I've been documenting this repeatedly. I'd like to be back with my husband, and if they're going with the narrative that there was never any Xavier, then how do they do a DNA test on my 2-year-old child and confirm that he's the father? So I don't know what you people have got going on. I have about 30 different photos of Xavier appearing at different heights, weights, different faces, different all sorts of things, different characteristics. I would like to know what is going on. And that is it. And we already have a DNA test on my child, our child.
So this is what she be talking about. Like, these are the type of rants that she goes on and shit or whatever. Like, this is what she be talking about, right? She says they, but the more you watch Heather, you will realize that whenever she says they, it can literally, I mean, of course, they means anyone, right? But no, sometimes when she says they, it could be like the FBI or the radio. They has also been Xavier, bitch, and I'm not kidding you. When we review her more, they can even be herself. Like, bitch, okay. One of the things that Heather said, bitch, y'all remember this shit, where she was like, they left a floater in my toilet. You say, is Xavier non-binary? I'm not sure. He doesn't talk enough or engage enough. I don't know what he identifies as or what he presents as. To me, he always just looks like a stoner. Yes, bitch. She said, they left a floater in my toilet. And they left, bitch. She even said it in her eviction court. She even said it in her eviction court. She was like, oh, I just thought maybe because you said they. I have to explain, because when you're listening to Heather, you learn that, oh, even she is they. Bitch, she even said, you say, no, I'm back, bitch. No! No! Everybody poo. No! Non-binary people do be shit. This stream is ridiculous. This stream is ridiculous, bitch. But no, she was like, they left a floater in my toilet, and she even tried to bring it up in her eviction court. She was like, Your Honor, but they left a floater in my toilet, and I told management about it, and they didn't fix it, and then the judge just shut her ass up. Like, what? Like, bitch. Like, can you imagine?
Xavier and my child, so it should be very easy to prove, right? Yes, should be. Oh, and for the record, my phone that I interact with the DCFS on, as I've said about 100,000 times, has been remotely locked for about the last, I would say 3 weeks now, 2 weeks now, meaning I have no functionality. And when I try to go in it under forgot my password, which I did not, they write start iPhone reset. If I click that, they do an iPhone lockout. So they're not giving me the ability to work on my case. They're not giving me the ability to advocate for my child. They're not giving me the ability to work without torment. It has been a long time coming that these individuals become separated from the demographic of existence that does not behave in this way. I don't live in the underworld. I'm not some fucking weird mermaid. I'm a human being. All of these creeps following us around with this fucking narrative, the witches and the warlocks, I'm not a part of that, okay? Fuck off. Leave me alone. Stop fucking following me. And if you're feeling ill mentally, there are tons of ambulances following Xavier and I on any given day with above average levels of.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. You see how she says the ambulances are following her? You see what I'm saying?
Bro, that's crazy.
You see what I mean?
And I'm not even trying to be funny. Like,
yeah, it's sad.
Mad. Super sad and just super mad.
And this has gotten worse. This has gotten worse. Like, especially with her squatting in the apartment after the eviction. You say, is she streaming on TikTok? I kind of want to follow her. I think that she streams on YouTube. Let me give y'all her YouTube channel.
Cause you're like you said, like she's spiraling. It's going from one notion to the next, and then yes, I'm just a regular human being. I'm not a witch, a warlock, a mermaid. Like, ma'am, what? Like, wait, what are you talking about?
She's also lost a rapid amount of weight too. Like, she recently just like showed like her full body, right? And she's lost like a severe amount of weight. Like, it's crazy. Let me see.
This is actually sad. Like, seriously.
This is her. It is sad. It is sad. I follow because I want to see it improve. That's her channel. That's her channel, Joan the Aardvark. I don't know how often she, updates or whatever. Let me see. 4 years ago. So yeah, she may still have videos from the whole pregnancy in the tent thing. It's cray. Say thank you. You're welcome, babe. That's her channel. I hope to see things like improve, but yeah. So that's why I'm trying to like give y'all, because like it took me a while to even fucking understand. I had to like literally, like, y'all remember when I first was getting into Heather and shit, because at first I thought it was just like some custody shit. I'm like, all right, let's talk about Heather and like the custody shit, right? I'm like, all right, bet. No, I had to like rewind her, slow her down to even like, it's like playing like puzzle piece with what she's saying. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
Audibles being played in our ears that most of the time cause us to have to cover our ears and literally feel discomfort and pain at the level of sound that's passing by us. And yeah, for the record, I would say look at all the days, look at all the dates. Don't let them fuck up the chronological order of this. They can't, they can try. They can to any sort of demographic that would be perceiving what's going on external to our AI agents, etc. But they most certainly can't overall. Overall, we know exactly what's going on and who did what. What's the next turn? No, there is some person who was in my medical records, altering
Girl,
my
right?
medical records
Like
and
shit like
changing my
that.
address and contact information while I was pregnant with my son Weston, and changing the contact information to say the inaccurate address and inaccurate phone number, etc., and so forth. And while that was going on, I went back in and filed a request for a formal administrative audit, as well as assistance with identifying the person who made that change. And I did. I got a name of that person. But why am I being forced to cross paths with that person if that person is not going to be indicted, or at the very least questioned? It makes none of this makes any sense under the United States Constitution or its guidelines.
That's right.
All right, you guys. Anyways, that's what's going on here with me. Can't give you any more details about any of the unlawfulness or
So, like, another thing, too, that I thought Heather was going through, and that was pretty much the end of the video, and now I guess we can get into some ATX shit if y'all want to laugh, because ATX, this shit is crazy, and I'm going to go on Nikki's channel and watch. I pray for her, I guess. Dude, yeah, that's all you really can do is just wish her well. I follow because I can't believe how fucking far she has gotten, especially with the squatting in the apartment and all that shit. I'm like, this is crazy, right? But, see, y'all know how I've been covering like women who go through like especially like Wizard Liz, or like even when we were going through women who are dealing with like custody battles, or women who end up giving the man the custody and like walking away and shit like that. When I first heard Heather, see, because I was aware that she had broken up with some guy named Dylan. This was before I knew about the whole love after lockup like lore, right? And I'm like, okay, Dylan, they, like, when I first came across her content and she's talking about custody and DCFS, I'm like, I'm thinking, is she dealing with another man putting her through some bullshit with her kid? And then what's crazy is then I found out she was on the fucking, what was it, the 2 hour a month schedule. And I was like, okay, well, I'll use this as an example, because when people are talking about, um, you know, custody can split all kinds of different ways, as you guys have seen and known and all of that stuff, right? But it's crazy because it's like it can split kind of different ways, but it's a lot, the dynamic is a lot different when you're dealing with abusive men and hostile men, as we've seen, right? When we're dealing with men who are on bullshit, who, you know, keep up high conflict dynamics, right? That's what I thought was going on with Heather at first. And then the more I learned about her, I learned that it was completely opposite. Now, I cover her because I do hope that her shit gets better and I hope that it improves, right? But my big focus, especially with like this upheaval in women who are just kind of like not playing games with these men anymore, and not wanting to do the back and forth like anymore, and a lot of women who just like move on with their lives and just push forward, like, and just like, look, I'm not playing this dumbass game with you, I'm not dealing with you, like, you know what I mean? Like, this whole thing is fucked up, it's not even fair to the child or myself, right? It's crazy because it's like in those dynamics you see women either spiral, like rapid cycle, like they're always fighting, they're always arguing. The baby gets older and older and sees that they have like toxic parents and everything like that. And nobody ever really stops the dynamic. Or the woman goes and moves on with her life, and then it gets crazy because like the guy will like harass her while he has the kid over there. That to me will be the craziest shit in the world. As if the woman has already moved on. Like, I will never forget the woman who went to Cabo and the guy wanted her to turn the car around. Like, literally, he moved out of state with those children, right? He moved out of state. She's on vacation, in Cabo, right? And girl, he calls her, hey, you shouldn't go on your vacation. You need to come here and help me with these kids. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And she's like, look, I'm on my way to Cabo. You took me through the court. You tried to do all this shit to me. You said this and that. I almost lost my job dealing with you. And now you move out of state. Leave me alone, sir. Like, leave me alone. And he was like blowing her phone up. That type of shit, the guy is playing a game. And some games aren't meant to be played, bitch. Especially like if you're, like especially if you do want like more kids and more family. And y'all have heard me talk about that stuff before. But that's where I support women in regards to that choice because it's not an easy choice to make. It's not an easy thing to experience or go through. And if you're a woman who's been through a lot of shit and dealt with a lot of shit, it's not conducive. And this doesn't mean that you don't care about your kids, but you can also care about your child enough to like either put boundaries in place to make sure the dynamic is healthy or preserve yourself to where they see a better example. Seriously, especially when it comes to like, choosing your partners better in the future. And all that. I will always be on that fucking side. I will never change that stance. Always be present for your babies. Do the best you can for your babies. But these bitch ass men who like put you through all of that shit or whatever, like y'all gotta really learn when to like not. There comes a time when enough is enough. You know what I mean? There comes a time when enough is just a fucking enough. You know. So let's do ATX. I'm gonna show y'all Twitter first. I'm gonna show y'all Twitter. So ATX, I'm trying to go to her replies and everything. Alex had tweeted some shit about ATX earlier today. ATX got all these weird ass screenshots, bitch.
Yo, it's the fact that she started just talking shit when your homegirl came in and
Shit.
started giving receipts. That's the thing
Cause
that
she's
gets me.
into
It's
it with
like, what are you
Alex.
wrong?
Cause she's into it with Alex, and she has this gripe with Alex that I don't even understand. Me and Alex were nothing but nice to this bitch, and then we just all fell out of contact. I fucked off, right? But like, I know Alex has her stuff in the community, but I got her back. That's my girl. That's my girl. So it's just like, I'm trying to see where this all started because like yesterday was funny. I guess I'm gonna just go through my tweets because I got the replies up here. I retweeted the hell out of Alex too. I quote tweeted her because she another one who tried to talk about the asbestos and shit. I'm like, I've literally have done the asbestos testing, but I've said that. She's like, you keep saying that. It's like because I know how that goes. Like dumbass. Like
Oh God.
she another one, and I told her to watch her fucking tone. So so this is girl, I've been keeping up with you in the lifestyles that can't be bothered since you came back. I have no clue what the X or the drama channel say, or nor do I care. Which, okay, unfortunately, now see, we have started off the tweet with a lie. I have no clue what the X or the drama channels have say or said, right? I have no clue, right? Girl, were you not just in a drama chat? Nikki had me and Nikki had to block her. Nikki already has ATX blocked on her channel. We had to block you. We had to block you, girl. I don't know what the drama channels are saying, but you were in a drama chat. I think Mandy, what I think that this bitch is trying to do, girl. I think what she's trying to do is rev up her channel again, and I think she's trying to like get content. She may be trying to get content off of me or whatever. I mean, she's enjoy the goddamn frequency, bitch. But she has a reputation herself, and I'm gonna go over Nikki's playlist and everything, um, or whatever. So what else did she say? What else did she say? I've been keeping up with you, um, until you said you were gonna lose by default. Da 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 da. And she's like, I got clips of you talking out of both sides of your mouth for days. It's not about paneling up. This is where. It's not about paneling up. Your own mouth is all anyone needs to see. You think when you go from speaking intelligently to your fake slang, you're scaring somebody. You're not. I said, then join my panel or post your fucking dumbass clips. I don't care either way. Watch your mouth, white woman, when speaking to me. Because she's another one trying to talk about my intelligence. I'm like, I don't do that. And she was like, OMG, my favorite of all time is when she talked about asbestos like it was a growth of some sort. She's so dumb and trying to sound so smart. I'm like, bitch, it's because I literally know that my home does not have asbestos. You can have parts in your of your home test for it, like flooring and ceiling tiles, especially here in Chicago. And no, because a lot of our properties here are historic and old. And they don't play with that when it comes to senior citizens and stuff. There's several ways you can get asbestos tests. It doesn't have to always be an expensive thing, but she's just dumb. Especially in Chicago. And no, you're not gonna bait me into showing documents, bitch, because you know how they've been trying to bait me. And she said, but I'd love to cuss you the fuck out, since you obviously know more about my life than I do, right? And she was like, you said, oh, that was her reply. That was her reply when I told her, I'm like, yeah, I've already done that testing and all that stuff. Y'all know, I've been saying this forever. And she's like, you say the same shit over and over, and I'm not up for your fake maniacal laughter and snorting. Where's your baby? And I said, where's your daughter, Mandy? Because her daughter doesn't talk to her. Her daughter chose to, like, block Mandy out of her life. Oh, I didn't mean to do that to you, girl. Are you still there? You hear me, Pristine? You muted. All right, I'm gonna trust that you busy in the background or whatever. But her daughter doesn't talk to her anymore or whatever. And that you say I'm not up for your fake maniacal laughter, and y'all like how I put like maniacal SpongeBob. And I told her, and I said, oh no. How do I see? I want to see the reply. Oh, this was the reply. She said, I suppose she's at her apartment. When she was 2, she was with a mom and dad who loved her. But if it hadn't worked out, she would have been with me and wanted and loved by both parents. And I told her to stop trauma dumping during a sparring match. So I don't know. I told her to stop trauma dumping during a sparring match. Oh yeah, I said you're not supposed to trauma dump during a sparring match, Mandy. Ill. And then here's Alex, because there's videos of Mandy. There are videos of Mandy. Oh, my girl dropped out. Let me know if you need another link, girl. Let me know if you need another link. If you're still listening, she might have got a phone call or something. Shit. Okay. But there's videos of Mandy like scratching herself and like scratching, sniffing, girl. Like it's crazy. Like, and like man, Alex is like, Mandy is a chicken head, miserable bitch. She said even Sean's brother knows she's a no good racist and is ignorant. It's fucking it shows, right? Right? Yeah. And I told her, I said, panel up then. Yeah. And then Mandy. This was for my other thumbnail. I'm gonna put this as my thumbnail or whatever. But after I fucking quote tweeted her, this was her response. Now, my girl told me that ATX has been talking mad shit or whatever. I don't know if she said anything else. Let me check. Let me see if she's posted anything on the YouTubes or whatever. Okay, that's her talking about Alex. I may come back to her channel and everything because she's been trying to talk about Alex. Let's just go to Nikki's channel then. Let's just do that and let's get caught up because I want to do a like who is ATX, like why is she who she is today type thing. Okay. So this is I want to talk about this clip. Let's do this.
Fertility treatment, the doctors have to certify that you're healthy enough to do it. So,
and about 5 weeks ago, we really weren't. So
hold on a second. I think that I don't like to describe it in detail because I don't want to like trigger anybody. But changing tables, I would crush pills on changing tables at restaurants, and then
they be changing.
And then use the powder behind. Those of you who've been, and then you lick changing tables. I would to describe it in detail because I don't want to like trigger anybody. But changing tables, I would crush pills on changing tables at restaurants, and then
they be changing.
And then use the powder behind. Those of you who've been, and then you lick up the residue.
So girl, you say whom is this? Girl, this is ATX. Me and Alex were cool with her before, man. We were literally just cordial. We were literally just cool. Everybody kind of went their separate ways. You know what I mean? I never like got into it with her. I never like, got all pissed off and everything like that. I never did anything like that of that nature. She's been gone offline for about 6 months. She's come back with straight smoke for Alex and I. And she's been exceptionally pressed and bothered and whatever, like, ever since seeing me and Alex, like, you know what I'm saying, back at it. And she's been going off ever since. Like, she keeps trying to talk about, like, my shit or whatever. She's attacking Alex and blaming Alex for the whole AK and tragic thing, and that's just not her fault. And now I just played a clip of, like, Mandy verbally admitting that she used to, hey, yo, G, can you hear me good, girl?
Yeah, I'm back. I have to take this phone call.
Oh, I feel you. Okay. But yeah, in regards to all of that or whatever, did you hear the clip? Because I can play it again. So you want to know more about ATX? ATX has admitted to crushing up pills on baby changing tables and doing the powder and licking the powder off of the changing table.
Ugh.
Right. This is more of who she is. Mind you, this is somebody who I was just kind to, didn't know much about. She had knowledge of people who I was into it with in mass or whatever. And when all of that broke down and all of that, you said, oh, good Lord. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Yes. And this is a whole playlist about her. So I'm going to let the playlist play.
And about 5 weeks ago, we really weren't. So
hold on a second. I think that I don't like to describe it in detail because I don't want to like trigger anybody. But changing tables, I would crush pills on changing tables at restaurants, and then
they be changing.
And then use the powder behind. Those of you who've been, and then you lick up the residue, and that just wasn't like that's just and then you think. That's what you, so all of, like, there were times y'all saw my closet. Everybody, I don't know why I showed my closet, but I apparently did because everybody remembers it. I just lay on the floor in the dark and just not wait to die like I was, hoping I would, but it's bad.
A bit of time. Hey, AV, what's up, bro? I have road tripped with AV. Those of you that don't know,
So y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? ATX. So I think that ATX has like issues, like probably like addiction issues and all of that shit. And I'm not really sure what the details are in regards to her sobriety or whatever. Now, who said that they had the update talking about ATX claims she on vacation? Um, because I haven't seen that yet. The guy next to her is Sean. That's her husband.
Me and Angry Veteran know each other, and we've gone on a road trip together. Some of you may know that, some of you may not. That's
The
Angry Veteran.
infamous road trip.
Yeah. So he's also a North Carolinian, so he's kind of half crazy to begin with because he's from that state. But anyway, where was I with
He's
it?
like us.
Mm-hmm. It. I forgot my train of thought. But so now that Diane, here's the other thing. Do you believe that? What do you think that she's always been in communication with Diane during this whole time?
I don't know, because Randy said she's tried to text, call, message, everything on trying to get a hold of her to talk to her, and she can't get a hold of her. Randy, Diane might want to talk about you, not to you.
That's
We've
right.
talked about this.
And so another thing about her, you say I think it was a rumor. Who said it? Girl, I don't know. I'm checking her socials and stuff right now. I don't know much. So I'm going to just say this. Like, I do not know much about ATX. And her content with Sean is honestly not that fucking entertaining at all. Like, it's quite boring. But she has, like, gotten into it with several communities. And, like, y'all know, especially as I've been on my bad guy shit, just, like, doing the drama panels and, like, saying, cussing people out for views. Like, I want to fight for views. You say, no, as in your mod rumor. Who mentioned it earlier? Oh, rumor who mentioned it earlier. Yeah, maybe it was rumor who said it. I already forgot who said it. But I don't know much about ATX at all. Really, I really don't. Um, I'm catching up on her lore because I'm just like, because she's fallen out with numerous communities, but her biggest falling out was indeed with the drama community. Like, y'all know I've had my run-ins or whatever with the drama community as well and everything, but her biggest fallout was with the drama community. Um, Mrs. ATX has like kind of been, I almost want to say excommunicated or whatever, but of course you can't really excommunicate somebody from the internet. Like, we all start our own communities, we all move on, we all kind of do our own thing, right? But I need to get caught up on her. So maybe let me see if Nikki has like any other clips that will probably be like more interesting.
Fertility treatment. The doctors have to certify that you're healthy enough to do it. So.
And about 5 weeks ago, we.
Let me go.
Fertility treatment. The doctors have to certify that you're healthy enough to do it. So.
And about 5 weeks ago, we really weren't. So.
Hold on a second.
This is why people call her. This is why people call her stink box.
You got a fucking stink box.
Girl. That's why people say that about her.
Oh, God. But deep down, you got a fucking stink box. A nasty stink.
Yeah, Mandy kind of like zones out. Like, that's another thing, too. So, Mandy zones out on stream a lot. So, it's been alleged that she may still have certain active issues, if y'all catch my drift. I know that the audience refers to her as Stinkbox. I know because of that clip that I just showed y'all. I know that she has had many run-ins with the drama community. I know that she, her daughter is like, doesn't talk to her anymore. Doesn't want anything to do with her. I know all of these things, right? Like, I know all of these things. But, I don't know like the build up of ATX. Like I don't even know how she got started in the community, right? I just know that when me and Alex were cool with her, she fucking like we fell out and she flipped. Like we just like lost contact or whatever. Like it was just pretty fucking weird. So I don't know. I don't think that this bitch is gonna come on my panel. I don't think she's trying to, what I'm saying, get cussed out. She don't want to smoke. um, I mean, it's whatever. Low key, y'all.
Free
Let me
smoke,
stop
free
sharing.
smoke.
I know we got smoke for days.
Nah, I think you're right. She's not, because it's like it's too much that you can say new and old when it pertains to her.
Well,
So
yes. And she's another one. She's trying to come at me about things that she doesn't know shit about. And I've just removed certain things off of the platform. And I've done it with good reason. And I'm still standing by that. I'm not budging on that.
yeah, all
I'm
she's gonna
not
do is try
budging.
to do a deep dive of all the other drama channels that's talking about you and been like, oh, well, this person said, and I know for a fact that this was said and you did this. And I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Because whatever you're talking
Exactly.
about, that has been deleted for the last month already. So you don't know what you're talking
Exactly.
about.
Exactly.
So she doesn't really have anything to truly stand on when it pertains to trying to come after you. You're just standing
Yes.
on
Because
regurgitating
she's
bullshit.
repeating points. Yeah, she's just repeating other people's points. And then it's like, girl, how you gonna say, I don't care or know about what any of these drama channels are saying, but you were in a drama chat.
Yeah.
It's like, girl, bitch, I see you. Like, bitch, do you know that I can see you? But like, nigga, do you know I can see you? But it's crazy because it's like now that's one thing that I've noticed as people have been going back and forth. A lot of people have been trying to provoke and have me give like current details, and I'm just like, I'm so straight. You know what I mean? Because like, and that's where I stand on the side of where enough is enough.
Like,
Enough is enough.
gotta be quicker than that.
Because I've been open and I've been everything, and I'm kind of getting off on seeing these people make a fool of themselves. Like I'm not gonna lie, I have really been enjoying seeing people like do all this speculation because it shows me who's actually been watching and who hasn't. And like, okay, cool, make all these assumptions on something that's based out of like literally like non-fact, like not true, because there hasn't been anything like that or whatever moving forward. But I always have a right to bring things on and off of the platform as I please. And if I know that it's being, weaponized or tethered or, talk shit about and things of this nature or whatever, it's honestly just one of those things where it's just like, I just be over it. Like, but I'm also not going to lie, y'all. I don't know. I mean, we can keep, doing like little drama and reaction streams and maybe we can like find other stuff to react to. But bitch, literally like right now, nobody wants to smoke. Bitch, I'm finding it kind of hard to have people come on panel. I'm not gonna lie, especially because I be going on Twitter, like what I'm saying, trying to rev them up, and everybody's just kind of backing off and backing down. That's crazy. That's
What is you
I'm
coming
like,
with the smoke?
you say what, baby?
I say you coming in there with the smoke, and then you adding your real life people that's gonna interject at any given moment. Like, hold on, bitch, what are you talking about?
Right, which we're still gonna have Christian. We gonna still have Christian. Now that is gonna happen. That's gonna happen. But as of right now, or at least from what I've seen on the internet, everybody is like, but isn't that a shame? Why I gotta bring the bad guy out for motherfuckers to be like, but I can get poked and prodded for how long?
Yeah.
For over a year? You say they scared. Girl, like ATX was trying to live tweet yesterday while I was live. She ain't did it.
Yeah.
Now she ain't live tweeting. And I'm just like, because I know, and y'all know I've done this before. Like, it's easy to get, it's very easy to bait drama for views. Like, this is like, yes, this is indeed bottom of the barrel content. But it's very easy to drum up drama or whatever, engagement or whatever. And especially with me, because I'm like, all right, bet. Like, I can prove everything that you're saying about me is like literally a lie. And my life proves that. And I have my fucking reasons for why I remove certain things off of the platform, and that's my fucking right and my prerogative. But as far as people trying to bait me to talk about current facts, it's never going to happen. And that's for several reasons. So it's like for me, it's like, all right, bet. Easy fucking drama views, right? You are indeed you are indeed a bad man. You're a bad man, and you got asbestos, and you fucking and you got the mold. Ah, bet. Let like, oh, okay. Is that what you think? All right, I got my people here. Da da da. Right, like, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. But right now it's things have kind of died down. Like, I mean, me and Alex are still like on our thing. Like, me and Alex may still panel, or whatever. Plus, it's the holiday. I mean, literally, the fourth is coming up.
Yeah, so you got to count that in too. It's the summertime fun.
Yeah, the fourth is coming up, so people may actually just be busy. So we getting ready for a fun weekend. I'm gonna be busy for the fourth as well. I'm excited. Um, you say, why does she care if you have asbestos? I don't, girl, but she's just over here trying to like act like she's proving a point about something she knows nothing about. You say, so easy, lol, but they don't know. I inherited my family home too, girl. Oh, you inherited your family home too? Congratulations.
But
I'm sorry for any losses that you went through to have gone and experienced that. I hope that you're okay, because it's not an easy process. Did you make the decision to you say, yep, I'm sorry for your loss, baby. I'm lost you, your loss and your losses, because that's never an easy thing to go through. It's never a fucking easy thing to go through. So,
I'm thinking
um,
about trying to use my VA loan to persuade my uh other siblings, my half
yeah,
siblings, to get the home.
I do believe in black people keeping their property. I
Yeah.
do. I do. It's like, I mean, I know that as times have changed and evolved, like more black people are becoming homeowners either by their own independent right or sometimes by circumstance. But I feel like if you have like a family legacy, like how my house has been in my family for like 82, 83 like years, right? I do believe I get it. It can be a lot. It can be a lot of work. It really can be. It can be a lot of work. It can be it can be tough, and especially if you go through losses or if you like lose the matriarch of the family, it can be, you know, tough and everything. You said you remodeled the home. That's what I'm talking about. Do the repairs, do your you know, makeovers, remodel some areas, do whatever in the hell it is you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, okay? I'm sorry for yours as well, honey. Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You say it's a lot of work, but so much love here. Yeah, y'all. Like, and see, I'm all for it. Just like with Pristine saying, she's convinced of like using her VA loan to convince her family. I mean, my man, they have a family home. I mean, he's a homeowner too, but there's a family home where now his family is not knowing what they're going to do with that home. And I'm like, you know how I feel about black folks and property. And sometimes it can take that one voice to persuade the rest of the family to hold on to the property and fucking make it new again. That's all that matters. It doesn't have to always be a sad story. And I'm so fucking serious. And so it's like when people, you know, make this, and that's where I kind of get like my you know, get off on the drama views, right? Like when people make all these speculations, it shows me that they actually don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You say, right, heck yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, it doesn't have to always be a sad story, because my whole family almost gave up, but I didn't want to. And then now look at how I live now. I mean, to where I do live comfortably, to where I can just bullshit on the internet. And yeah, I'm planning my wedding, and my man's amazing, and he takes amazing care of me, and I've been happy. And life has gotten better, but it's crazy when motherfuckers try to debate me and you know, act like, you know, you you ain't really like, you ain't all that, you ain't thinking this, you ain't that. It's like, bitch, you just showing me how dumb and stupid you fucking are because you don't know my situation. And I do believe that I'm so serious, you know. I really do believe. I mean, maybe we'll peek in on the Wizard Liz stuff. Like, maybe we'll like watch Wizard Liz reactions again. I think I could pipe back up about that again and stuff like that or whatever. Plus I do want to get back to doing Get Ready With Me's in my shopping haul because I'm still a shopping ass bitch. And it's been a while since I did the Get Ready With Me, even though I did my makeup today. Today is the last day of the fucking heat wave, so we praise God. And I'll be doing my makeup again. But I'm like, I'm living proof that life always goes on. And so whether you're considering, you know, holding on to your family home or persuading your family to hold on to it or whatever it is, life not only always goes on, but life can always get better on the other fucking side. There is nothing that you cannot achieve. There is nothing that you cannot overcome. And I'm so serious. I'm literally living proof of it. People can come at you with the worst intentions, with the worst things, all of this shit, or whatever it is. And when they do that, you can either fold, right, and collapse, or you can make the choice to choose yourself and move forward regardless and just try to be the best you can. Yep, but you're doing good. You probably don't have a mortgage. No, G. That's another reason. I'm like, girl. And like the house is not a sinker, but nah, G, I don't have a fucking mortgage. That was another reason. And it's cheap as hell to live here. My family did do good. They did do some things really well. And that I can say. And you say, I know I don't. So all that money just goes into fixing up the home we inherited. Period. Period, bitch. Period. And that's exactly how you do it. That's exactly how you fucking do it. That's exact. Girl, like, let me pin that. Yes. That's exactly. And you know, y'all know I had gotten to real estate school too. And y'all know I have like a history and like studying real estate and like all that shit or whatever. But, yeah, girl. Let me pin your comment. Because that's what you do. And I found out that the house was not a sinker because I went, you know, not only did I have like my reports and all that stuff, but I went and I personally, like I've been through, I know this house like the back of my hand, or whatever. And it was crazy because like right as I was putting work into the house and everything, like right as I was like getting to the nitty gritty of that, then I was also doing y'all remember when I was doing my mentorship because I wasn't even in school at first. I was being mentored last summer by somebody who I used to work with or whatever back in the past. And I almost didn't pursue that because, you know, y'all know I had went through it and all that shit. But like right when I was doing my mentorship, that was when my family was trying to make decisions about this home. And there was so much uncertainty and there was so much that had happened. And I was like, damn, like what's going on? Like bop tea or whatever. And luckily I fucking went inside every single room. I tallied up, you know, what would need to be repaired, what would need to get done, you know, things that can wait or whatever, like cosmetic shit, like, you know, like y'all know how my counter or whatever, and like you know, y'all know like shit like that, or like even the like the bath fitter, like obviously the bath fitter's like older or whatever, but that's not like an immediate thing, right? Little shit like that can definitely wait. But I tallied it up, I looked over the reports, I was talking with my family, and we were making these plans. And as I was cleaning everything up and as I was setting everything up, bitch, it was less than 10K worth of work. Like well under that. And I'm like, that's not a sinker. Because you know they say that a sinker is anything between 15, 20 plus K worth of work. Because at that point, you might as well just get you a new crib. But if it's not that much work that needs to be done, I mean, I even had my siding repaired. And then you put that in addition to like homeowners insurance. Some things you'll get like discounted or whatever depending on your coverage. So it's just like, you know what? I'm gonna take full advantage. And I'm gonna make this shit pop. I'm gonna make something shake. Yes! 10K to financial freedom. It's an easy investment. You know, and I wanna keep this, you know, y'all have seen, I know I've taken the subject matter or whatever off of my channel, but y'all saw when I walked y'all through the whole house. Like, y'all have seen my baby's play spaces and everything. And I know I'm trying to keep it off my channel or whatever, so I'm gonna just say allegedly. But y'all see, like, puppy loves like his spaces and all that shit, and it makes me happy. I hope to keep this house, you know, for not only my family but for even my future kids. And that was another reason why I've set the house up. Like, so many people want to be like, this puppy is so spoiled, got 3 floors with the stuff. I'm like, but when I have more children, like, the house is easy. Because one thing I know about pregnancy and postpartum, the easiest you can make it for yourself and the baby, the better. The more space you have, the more adjustment you have around the house, more flexibility. Like, right, like, you might not always want to be confined to one room all the time. You might want to take advantage of multiple rooms. That's kind of why I have the house like presentable like the way I do, and everything. Cause like how I've been saying, like, you know, if I get pregnant any day now or whatever, I'll have a much easier time than what I had last time. And that's what's like most important for me. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, bitch, the drama shit is kind of like dead. Don't nobody want the smoke. I mean, I will wait till after the 4th of July. Maybe they 4th of July came early, girl. Maybe I was the firework bitch. I mean, I did kind of blow shit up this past week. I blew shit the hell up. So maybe I was the firework. So maybe it was me. But yeah, girl, don't nobody want to smoke. I'm not seeing anything. We may review Tree Boy or something again, but I was more concerned with him just like talking about, I want an apology. You say you did, yes. You said LOL. Let's wait and see if they want to answer up. I doubt they will, but yeah, girl, nobody. So we'll see what happens. I'm still gonna have my girl on here. Tree Boy, I might even give him a rest or whatever, because, like, you know, there's already enough eyes on him, especially with Alex, who came through with the receipt. I'm so happy she did that. We'll see what goes down or whatever, but I'm not giving that boy no goddamn dumbass apology. Not after all he said and speculated in regards to me, and then now he want to go cry victim. Not at all. Not at all. Like, girl. But I did have fun. I mean, I'm always down. I mean, I'll still be doing the StreamYard streams. I do like doing this shit. I missed it so much. Whenever I think to react to something, I'll be mindful about coming on the StreamYard and doing it. Like when we want to catch up with Heather and the Shani and Rev stuff, which, bitch, I haven't really been watching them either, because to me they're boring right now. Like, that whole Stank Tank shit is that whole Stank Tank shit is like lame. You say, yeah, girl, it's fun. People love the tea. I do, yeah, it's fun. It's also fun laughing with y'all. I know I do, yeah. It's also fun laughing with y'all. But I seriously thank y'all for y'all's love and support. Like, I do want to get back into the Wizard Liz shit, because people are still coming for her and people are still going in on her, and like, I support her 1,000%. Now, personal updates, she has not given any. So I don't think that she's reuniting with her baby. I think that dude is still acting like an asshole. Remember the last time Liz came and gave us an update? He fucking was trying to like fraud her account. He was trying to use her card at a restaurant or whatever. It's just a shame. You say, I have had a blast in this chat. Love it. Get back in here, girl. We waiting. Right? Right? Yeah, girl, I'm gonna chill, but I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for how supportive and how amazing y'all have been. I think I didn't like smoked out the whole ass YouTube as of right now, because people are quiet as fuck. I gotta get back to my comments. I'm gonna have a very busy 4th and very eventful 4th of July anyway, and I'm very excited. And yeah, like I love you guys. You say, LOL, girl, you did. Girl, it's crazy. I'm just like, oh, and I hate that shit. I really do hate that shit. I really do hate that shit. Like, let me be a lesson to motherfuckers that you cannot keep poking and prodding at someone and spinning shit and trying to, like, you know, demean them, degrade them or whatever, and act like a fucking lame ass pussy when they respond. No, you cannot do that. Because everybody is human. And everybody has their limits. And everybody has a right to defend themselves however they see fit when they're dealing with shit like that. Especially when they're dealing with shit that people don't know anything about. Now, of course, and I've been fair, because of course, I mean, I know I brought things to the platform. That I will always understand. Like, people are entitled to that. But as far as what I choose to bring on and off and how I go about that, that will always be my right. But let me be a lesson, you know, like how I used to have to teach motherfuckers in school. I'm not the one. Y'all talk shit about me for how long? And some of y'all, like, I'm catching up on y'all's lore, like ATX. Girl, bye. Because there's more. Everybody who's criticized me, there's way more skeletons in their closet, even more than me. Even worse than me. You know what I mean? And don't let anybody, like, push you over. Don't let anyone fucking pick and prod at you. Don't let people abuse you. Seriously. Don't let people try to make a spectacle of you when you're an honest person living your life and doing your goddamn thing. That's why, you know, even though I know me and Nikki had our arrangement and everything, bitch, I had so much fun being bad mom. That shit was so hilarious because it's like, bitch, first of all, how you gonna call me a bad mom with a house full of shit for my baby? Alright, bet. And my personal audience, the free spirits, y'all have seen my transformation. And that's the whole transformation that I'm fucking defending. And then, like, all these insinuations from, like, especially, like, the fucking white reactors and shit. Like, well, you need paperwork in order to do this. You need this in order to do this. It's like, alright, so you're trying to insinuate that me and my black family don't know what the fuck we got going on over here? Y'all trying to say that me and my whole family just dumb as fuck, just over here mishandling shit? Like, absolutely the fuck not. And I stand 10 toes. And, don't be going back and forth with these dumbass men. Okay, women need to learn that they can always walk away and protect themselves. And sometimes when you do walk away and move on from certain men, I swear, sometimes you might meet your soulmate. And I will never stop saying the same thing. Y'all know how much I love my man. I'm actually getting ready to see him now. That's why I'm trying to, like, you know, close this out and leave y'all with a good message. Y'all know how much I love my man. I am excited to be his wife. I have had so much fun planning our wedding. And I know I got to give y'all, like, more, like, little updates or whatever. So probably it's good that we're taking a little step back from the drama. Especially if there is none, really. But I'm so excited to be his wife. Like, I never would have thought that I would have had the kind of relationship that I have now. Someone who's perfect for me, someone who understands me and loves me and doesn't play these dumbass, like, games or whatever. And until you are actually experiencing that, and until you are actually, like, living in that, you'll never understand. You'll never fucking understand. I really think that more women need to just say no to certain dynamics and certain things and do what's best for themselves and their babies to the best of their ability, while also choosing themselves so that they can attract healthier people, healthier men, healthier dynamics, because it's available. It's literally available. Like, being with my man has taught me so much more about, you say, yes, I'm happy for you, girl. I know I can't stop talking about my man. I can't stop talking about my husband. But being with him has taught me so much more. Like, literally. Like, and even, and I know that he be, like, hyping me up. And he be here for, like, he's here for all of my content. He's just here for me. But when I be, like, you know what I'm saying, being the bad guy and cussing these motherfuckers out, like, when he's supportive and shit or whatever, I be trying to keep him out of the spotlight, because these motherfuckers will attack anything. And he's not worth attacking. I'm not gonna, like, put him, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the drama content, bitch, you argue with me. I already got my homies or whatever, but no, my man is too good to me to be in the forefront and the focus. Like, just know that he's amazing. He's an amazing provider. He's an amazing lover. And I've learned so much from him. And I'm excited to keep documenting my wedding. And we are trying You say, that's right. This is your thing. They need to leave your man out of it. And you know how vicious that community gets. And he don't understand that. That's the side of it that he's never experienced. And I pray he never experiences it. But I'm like, baby, I'm dealing with some motherfuckers. Like, you never know what these people will do. Like, right? But we are trying right now too. I may
Why
have some.
couldn't you try like super try in January and February? We need more Scorpios in the world.
Bitch, you know my husband's a Scorpio. My man's a Scorpio.
He know we need more.
Well, I don't know what's gonna
I'm just
happen.
playing with you. I'm just playing with you, G.
But I'm gonna be going to the doctor soon, child. Cause I gotta
Ooh.
yeah, and I'm trying to see what's good, like, cause I haven't really had much updates since like my fibroids and stuff dissolving and all that. So
Okay. Like, girl, I am so ecstatic for you on the awesome journey of finding your forever person and getting the real
mhm,
family white picket fence whole true dream.
mhm.
I am so fucking happy for you, dude. For real.
I can't believe it. Like I think I'm gonna be going to the doctor here soon. I gotta make me a little appointment because I have whatever, but I'm excited. And then we're still planning our wedding, and y'all laughing and shit and everything. I'm excited, y'all. So we might go back to like chilling or whatever. But if a bitch won't smoke, I will hop my ass on here and argue right in front of the microphone. But yeah, things have been going great. And then y'all know he has his house, so he wants to try to, prep his home and everything. And it's really different being with somebody. I know I say the same things or whatever all the time, but it's just because it's the truth. It's because I'd be like literally shook by it. Like it's different being with somebody who loves you for you, like someone who can actually show you that difference, like the entire time, like to where you don't care because you know your truth and you can stand in that shit comfortable. Cause it's my man who's been here for me through some of everything. I mean, he was here for my family, and the way he stepped up, and the way he's been there, in ways that I didn't even expect him to, in ways that I even like tried to push his ass away at first. It's crazy. Like,
And that might just be, a trauma response to push the person
mm-hmm,
that you are truly wholeheartedly interested in. Because I know I did that with mine. Like I try to sometimes be super strong, and he's like, "No, you gotta lighten up." And I was like, just like that's just an auto default setting for me because it's been this way for so long. Because it's like, if you ever see the videos of women outside shoveling and the guy come in like, "What are you doing?" Like, I got this. I'm
right,
gotta be done. No, take your ass in the house. I got this. So he would do that all the fucking time for me and be like, "What are you doing?" Like I'm fixing something. I can do that, but but I'm already started. Let me finish it then. Get the fuck out. Get away.
right, right.
So
Yeah, like
it's
when they step up like that, and I do agree, it's definitely a trauma response because like I told you, like you remember when I told you I was dating last year, G, and then
yeah,
like I told you about that dude on the lakefront or whatever that was short lived. My plan was to just like date, not take anything serious, and I did definitely want to get more established here regardless. But my plan was to just like date, not take shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Continue, taking care of the home and building for puppet and all that. And then like once I got established, I was gonna peace out and maybe find me some better men, right? Some better men,
mm,
right? But whole time my man was the one. Like he kept proving himself, G. Like so it's crazy. So me and him, he knows Cordell,
yeah.
right? So, and that's like when we first met, but we've always been cool. And he's like, you say, I gotta go pick up some hash for dinner. Okay, baby, but honestly, I love your spirit. And I'm looking forward to your next live stream. I'm here for it, girl. All right, love you, Swamp Queen. Thank you, thank you. Because now, yeah, we just girls. We just, kikiing now. Ain't no more drama, girl. Ain't no more drama, bitch. The drama gone, girl. Drama over, bitch. Don't nobody want to fight right now. But like, not only did he hit me up and he told me that, like, because you remember when I was like going through the shit when I was pregnant and everything, like, he was like, look, I will take you to the hospital myself. And I was like, okay, I don't believe you, all this shit, whatever. And you say, I love you too, honey boo. See y'all later. um, and I was like, all this and everything. And then I was like, I really think that, I'm like, I really think that, I don't take him seriously because I'm like, I don't think that this is gonna last long. Like, I don't trust him. Like, I don't really trust men
Yeah.
or whatever. But like, then when it came to the house and everything and all that shit, like, I remember when I was like in the front room, I was folding up like some of my grandma's old clothes and getting ready to donate them and put them away, and I had closed the door. And he had came in for the very first time, and he was like, "Do you need help in there?" And I was like, "No, let's just go on a date." And then he was like, "Well, if you ever need help with anything around the house, you could just ask me." And I'm like, "No, this is my family's house. This is my stuff. Da 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 da. And my grandma just died. And da 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 da. And like, and he was so patient with me. And then even when the bleeding and shit happened, and the like that shit happened, he was the one who was there for me. He was the one who was checking up on me. He's the one who told me that I deserve to have a good Mother's Day regardless. He's the one, like, and that's what I meant on Nikki's stream, where I was like, I don't really care about anything in regards to the previous situation or whatever, because literally, like, while one man was trying to like tear me down, another one was building me up and supporting me and meeting me where I was at, and has never stopped meeting me where I'm at the
That's
entire time.
that's how it's supposed to be in this whole, oh, what do you bring to the table? No. No.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what people truly need to understand. It's not what you bring to the table, because one, you're coming with, like I'm saying, adult essentials: crib, car, job. Adult essentials. You have to have that in life. If you ain't got a
Mm-hmm.
car, should be working to it. If you not have your own place, and it might be situational, half our parents are older and things of that nature. Cool, understandable. Break that down. You need a job because livelihood. Let's be honest, that's a
Mm-hmm.
livelihood. But saying what you bring to the table, no, you have an already pre-made table. Like, I already have a pre-made table. How about what I bring to this? You got the tools, I got the lumber. Let's build this together. You are adding value to me just like I'm adding value to you. That's how a relationship is. And I love that he's adding value to you and you adding value back to him. You're pouring into him, and he's also pouring into you. And that's so fucking lovely. Like, me and my guy, we've been together for 10 years. It's a 4-year age gap. Well, 4 or 5 year age gap between me and him. And I love him to the moon and fucking back. And he understands my quirks and I understand his quirks. Do we bump heads? But we never yell.
Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
talk at a certain tone, and when we, you know, uh, raise our voice a little bit, we're like, you know what? I'm getting overexcited about this, and it's starting to become a problem. So let's, we try our best to put a pin in it and be like, you know what, we're going to talk about this later.
And isn't that an adjustment? Like dealing with a man that like literally can't raise his voice at you. Like I only know what my man sounds like yelling or maybe frustrated a little bit when because he do be having a little bit of road rage. But when it comes to me, even when I was like pushing him away and shit at first, he's never raised his voice at me, and it's crazy because we've had disagreement. For me, that's actually been an adjustment, and it makes me. I mean, y'all see how I am with him. Like, I'll talk to him really soft, and I'll tell him not to worry about stuff or whatever. Because it just makes me like, damn, like like y'all see. But
Because
for
that's
me,
the
it's an
wall coming.
adjustment.
That is, we build walls around our hearts because of, like I said, like past trauma. And it's like brick by brick is coming down because you're doing things to make me feel secure. You're doing things to make me feel safe. To You're listening to me and acknowledging how I feel and not just brushing it off like, oh, that's a mini problem. Like, no, this is really something wholeheartedly. Like, he knows I love conspiracy theories. I will deep dive into that shit. I will sit up here and talk about the most randomest shit. Like, did you know
that da-da-da-da-da-da.
Like how you do with
First of
me.
all,
You literally text me. You like, G, do you know that the incels suffer from the Oedipus complex? And this is the Oedipus complex? And I'm like, girl, no, I didn't know, but we should talk about it. and like, maybe, and now I got you on these streams. I'm like, maybe we could do a stream and make drama around it.
yeah, and
But
he
G,
be
like when you,
what?
with your random interests, he be fucking with your interests. He likes your interests. Hello? Bitch. Hello? Girl. Gee, I don't hear you. No. Oh my god! But she's no, bitch. Y'all, I don't know if this happens to y'all. This is a very lovely example of what the fuck happens all the time when I be on my phone with with my best friends. And bitch, guess who this shit happens with the most? It fucking happens with Christian. I swear to God, you ever been on the phone with your best girl and you at the most juiciest part of the conversation,
Yeah,
like y'all getting into the
click.
nitty gritty, and it been girl, and it ever since high school,
Yo,
girl.
but yeah, and you already know the things that I told you about our situation and stuff
Oh yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
Like he makes me be heard sometimes, but sometimes he just don't be wanting to hear the random shit. I be like, but it's interesting. No, he's like, I don't want to hear it. It's too strange. It's too weird. I don't want to hear it.
He'll be like that.
But yeah, man, it's good. It's good. Like we have been going through a whole growth spurt for us.
Yeah, I'm about to put some shit on the charger. I'm
Uh,
listening though. I do have you in my earpiece.
mm. Yeah, so uh like I said, man, everything is good as long as you have a partner that truly loves you and that's truly interested in the things that you're interested in and vice versa. It's all good because that's what it is. Like if I don't have a common ground with you or we don't share interests, then what the fuck are we doing? If the
Yeah.
conversations are just super dull, like no, bitch, you need some whimsical in your life. Be whimsy, you know? Need a
My
random
man,
fact.
my man can be very whimsical. Like he's a very unique kind of man. And as y'all have probably seen, and it's like I've never been with someone literally so into like he's into me. Like he literally loves everything about me. Like he loves the fact that I do YouTube. I mean, he used to fucking follow all of my platforms.
Oh,
He used to follow all of my platforms. He used to just support me everywhere or whatever. But even with like the topics and stuff, he'll be like, "Baby, like, who's that person?" Like the Heather shit. Like me and him would like, pass screenshots and links to each other, and he's like, "Baby, this is crazy," and she in Chicago, and da 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 da. And then like, he would tell me like, "Damn, baby, this da da da," and then he'll tell me about stuff because like he's like a medical professional. So with me, it's like more like kind of like learning him. And for to be honest, he's so fucking patient and he's so fucking soft mannered. I even be saying, I'm like, baby, I think you're too nice to your patients. I'm like, they don't deserve. I'm like, they don't fucking deserve anybody like you. I'm like, they don't deserve you, bitch. I'm like, I'm like, they don't deserve you at all. Because he's so sweet. He's so well mannered. And he has his own stuff too. Like he's on his weight loss journey and he's doing fucking amazing. He's kicking ass.
that's
He's on
what's
his
up.
weight loss journey, doing amazing, and he's straight up kicking ass, and he's just doing amazingly. And I'm proud of him, and I'm supporting him, and I just love him. I love him to death. I really do. And for me, it's just like I've been easing more and more into that or whatever, and that's kind of what I'll be talking about too with the platform. Now, I've always posted some of everything on this platform, like, and I'm really excited that I've been coming back into StreamYard and like the drama shit and all this tea or whatever. But I have really been enjoying showcasing more of what deserves to be shown, like my relationship, how beautiful he is, how far we've come, things about the house. Of course, my get ready with me is in progress with school and all of this stuff. And I want to talk more about that as well. And with me taking the previous subject matter or whatever off, it's like, yes, even though I do share a child with somebody, the entire dynamic is highly unfortunate,
Yeah.
and it's never been it's never been good because I chose wrong. And even though I know it's been like, oh, let's follow the updates of this, let's see how this is going, I have even gotten to the point to where I just don't care, and it's not worth even keeping any updates because I can almost promise you that whatever the updates are, they're probably not going to be that great. Or even if there's like a lull in between because of, how my ex is and how he behaves, even at exchanges or whatever, it's just going to be the same old cycle because some people just will never change. And
Facts.
so it's like, and I know you were there, and I know that y'all have been there when I was like venting and everything, but like that's another part of what I meant, and especially now that I've come so far with um my life, and now that I'm trying and getting ready to go to the doctor and see about stuff, it's like, what the fuck do I deserve to showcase more of? Here I got a man right here in front of me who has been loving me through this the entire time. I'm building a family with him. We're literally engaged. I'm planning my wedding with him. My dress should be done soon here or whatever. And it's been like this for about to be a couple of years. Like, me and him celebrate our 2-year anniversary this October. Okay? Like, we celebrate our anniversary this fucking October. And it's just like, it's one thing to vent and give updates and all this shit, but when you realize the whole thing just ain't shit, and when you see the game that's being played, I totally understand women like Wizard Liz or people in similar situations when they do walk away, or when they do fucking set boundaries, or when they do get fed up, or when they do just say, look, I refuse to even fight this person.
Yeah.
Because certain things, come on now, that's going to be your baby forever.
Mm-hmm.
That's your child forever, regardless of what happens. And what's meant to be will always be, and what's meant for you will never miss you. And that's a fact. That's a fucking fact. My baby was withheld for 3 months last year, and I really thought that I was on the verge of never reuniting with him ever again. And look at what happened. And it's like, because I've taken the subject matter off, because what I'm not going to do is keep giving the wrong people access to shit just for them to, try to weaponize it or whatever. And they can say, think however they feel. I don't give a fuck about what anyone ever thinks or says or feels ever, because I know my lived experience. But I think it's time to just keep. I want to start giving the praise and the showcase to the people and the person that deserves it.
Oh,
And
hell
that's my
yeah.
man tenfold. Like, and the family that we're building. Because at the end of the day, I am, you know, life has already moved on so much further. That's who deserves the praise. Like, why keep talking about the same ain't shit bullshit for what? Doesn't matter what happens there. It's just never going to change. It's never going to improve. You do what you can, you get through it. And as the baby gets older, they'll understand things and everything. And definitely be as present for their babies as you can. But when it becomes a full out war between the parents, I mean, who the fuck you going to war with, sis? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's why at first for that one particular situation I told you about, I
mm-hmm,
couldn't understand it until I had to visually see it firsthand, hear their side and hear the other person's side and actually read the agreement myself. And I'm like, yo, this
mm-hmm,
chick is crazy.
mm-hmm,
This chick is super crazy. Like, how are you asking for all of this?
mm-hmm.
But you're not even going by the parenting plan at all in no single shape or form. You're being weird now. So now you want to put the blame on him, but the whole And I can say it is 80-20. Is 80 her fault, 20 his fault.
And in dynamics like that, they eventually the truth of the matter comes out. Just like how similar to that person's agreement that they
Yeah.
had in their previous situation, I even came on the platform and I said I totally understand, like, because I used to feel like I resented my dad and I was hurt by my dad when I went those 3 years without him. But being like pretty much in his same exact position, I totally understand.
Because you're looking at it through adult eyes now.
Yeah.
Because that's the key. And when it comes to one of my homies, I had to tell him when he tried to get back in contact with his kid, because his kid is like older and shit. I
Yeah.
told him, you have to take away your adult logic and think of everything that happened like a child. You cannot talk to
Mm-hmm.
him like an adult. You cannot talk to your kid like an adult because they still are a child.
Mm-hmm.
Like the kid is 18, yeah, in the law, he's an adult, but no, he's still hurting like a child. And you cannot be mad at him for that. You're like, well, if he can come around and do, no, you cannot think of it like that. You're thinking of it like a rational adult, thinking of it like an emotional child. Of the key question is why? Why
Exactly.
you weren't there? Why did this happen? Was it something I did as a little one?
Because
What
kids think it's
happened?
their fault. It's never their fault. Like,
Yeah,
and it's like when the dynamic is fucked from the very beginning, it's like I do still believe that because like if a man single-handedly destroys his family, it's like, and I didn't realize that my dad, because like I remember talking to him outside the court and all that stuff, and I remember like dealing with all that and everything, but like I remember not only certain memories of my dad, but like when I sat and I actually talked with him about shit, and I was like, oh my god, like he really like went through it, and it's like people just, you never push people to their point.
yeah,
You never push people to their point because it's like at the end of the day, you're not the one that created the mess. You're not the one that did all that shit. Um, and I'm sorry, I'm like my man, but I love you, G. I love you, and I've enjoyed doing these streams with you, and I can't wait till Christian come on here and pipe up and like all that. Girl, I've been telling her about like Tree Boy. I'm trying to, Christian.
yeah.
I'm trying to like prep her because
Girl, as
I know
soon
we
as you
gonna
do
be
the
going
review, I'm
in.
on. I'm like, I don't need no prep. Let's go. Let's go. What did he say? Give me the video.
But Christian is like reckless with it, and I'm like, okay, we can't say certain things. We literally can't say certain things, and we can't like use certain words. But she's just like, gee, this is bullshit. I'm like, I know.
Yeah.
And it's like y'all who know the truth, but that's all that matters. But yeah, I'm tired of like showcasing like ain't shit or whatever. I know the truth, y'all know the truth, and my man, like, giving my man the praise is like all that really, matters, and it's me doing my thing and everything. But
Hell yeah.
you know, even though I don't care about these men. That was one of my favorite parts of the Nikki stream. But like I've been through it. I have a right to feel the way I feel.
Hell
And
yeah.
if people want to fucking exploit and pump up emotions and pump up emotions, that's on them. But I know exactly why I feel the way I feel.
Yeah, G. I love you, girl. Enjoy your
I love you too.
fourth. I gotta fucking wake little man up because he took a long. I call it a long growth nap.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna send you pictures and stuff over the weekend or whatever. I'm gonna be busy. But enjoy your 4-2. I do plan on coming on here. I might do a get ready with me tomorrow, or I might come back on here fucking around.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, just let me know. And then I probably won't have our child till like maybe Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Cool, G. Later, Gator.
Alright, G. I love you. And I love y'all. Y'all take it easy. And thank y'all for being so damn sweet and so amazing.